Hey guys, my name is Rachel and this is Auxhart Gardening, and I have kind of a big announcement for you guys. But before I get into that, for anybody that's new here, I kind of want to re-explain to you what I'm doing here on YouTube, what I care about, and what I'm trying to do by teaching people here on YouTube about gardening. So I started gardening about 4 years ago, which is not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I'm still very much a beginner gardener, but I feel like I have learned so much so fast in those 4 years because I've really taken a huge interest in learning as much as I can. And I became so passionate about what I was doing that I really wanted to tell everybody about it. And so I actually started my YouTube channel because I just wanted to show people what I was growing and how I was solving problems, and people seemed to like that. So I kept teaching people what I was learning, and I think it really resonated with a lot of new gardeners because I was coming at it from the perspective of a new gardener myself. And I think there's a lot of little things that people who've been gardening for years just forget that were struggles when they were new. And so I've been able to offer that to new gardeners. And as I have grown in gardening, as I've done more and more research about what it takes to grow food, I have kind of encountered a larger goal and passion that I have for this channel, which is kind of helping the world, helping people rethink how food is grown and where our food comes from. So large-scale agriculture has been kind of moving in this direction where we monoculture things. We plant large amounts of land with one type of crop, and not just one type of crop, one variety of that type of crop. And this starts to present issues when a disease comes along that targets that specific crop. This is how the Irish potato famine happened. We actually recently also had a banana disease that wiped out a lot of banana trees. And because of the lack of biodiversity, everything got wiped out. And even when there's not something coming along and entirely wiping out a crop, there's usually things that are targeting specific crops. And that's why we've developed a lot of very specific pesticides and herbicides for growing the large amount of food that we grow to feed the world, because we have one crop planted and all the bugs that are attracted to that crop, they can multiply and kind of throw the system out of balance. And so we have to overcompensate with either genetically modifying plants or really targeted sprays. And I don't think that that's a very good direction for our food system to be moving in. I certainly don't think it's possible for every person to grow all of their own food, but I do think that we need to start shifting our perspective from these monocultured small number of variety crops more towards things that support biodiversity. And I think that we can start this change one person at a time. I think to shift an entire societal collective mentality, we have to start on the individual level. And I think a great way to start with that is by growing a garden, growing herbs on your windowsill, or growing a garden like this, and just getting back in touch with where your food is coming from and what it means to actually grow food. And so what I really like to do is support every new gardener who has any spark of interest in this, because I want to nurture that seed of interest and help it grow, not just because I think it's really rewarding for you on an individual level, but because I think it will help contribute to this societal mental shift that needs to happen to start making larger changes to our food system. And I know that that is a very large goal, and I don't exactly know what it's going to look like, the path between where I am now and being in a place where I can actually affect a lot of this change. But I do know that I need to take the next right step. And I think by now some of you might know where this is going. In order to spend more time, something just scared Draco. He's wandering around in the garden out there. In order to spend more time working on this and spend more time teaching people like you on YouTube, I need to start making some money from doing this. And I do make a little bit from ad revenue, but it's really a lot less than you would expect. It's like, I don't know, $100 a month, maybe a little bit more depending on how many views I get, but right now it's not very much. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to launch a Patreon. And if you've never heard of Patreon, what that is a website that allows people to donate to creators, either just to donate or in return for certain perks like specific merch or social interactions. And the things that I've set up on my Patreon, I think you guys are really gonna like. So once you get to the Patreon page for me, you'll see that there are 3 different tiers. And this you can choose depending on what you want or what you can contribute. The first tier, you'll see that you can get ad-free videos. So I will make more money giving you videos there without ads than I make giving you videos with ads on YouTube anyway. So that's a win-win for both of us. And then the second thing you'll get is a sticker. And you'll get a sticker if you stay subscribed to that tier for 3 months or more. So every 3-month cycle that you stay subscribed, you'll get a brand new sticker. And these are all going to be designed, well, at least for the time being, by my friend Kay Lawrence. She helped design the logo for my channel, and I would really like for her to be able to be paid for her work. And in the future, I'd also really love to help support some of my other artist friends by having them make sticker designs for Patreon, and also maybe eventually for everybody else to buy. On the second tier, you'll see that you can get everything from the first tier, and you can also get access to a Discord. And if you've never heard of Discord, it's like a Facebook group, but better, because it's better organized and you don't have Facebook showing you ads all the time. Basically what it is a community where you can come in, you can ask me questions, you can ask other people questions, you can show off pictures of your garden, you can talk about recipes. I want it to be really all-inclusive interaction with me and with all the other people on the channel so that we can all learn and grow with each other. And then at the third tier, which is the highest tier, you get all of that. Plus, you also get a monthly live stream with me where I will sit down and answer everybody who is subscribed to that tier, all of your questions, and I'll talk you through how I'm problem solving to help you answer those questions so that hopefully you can do some of your own problem solving in the future. Because what I really would like is to set you up for success, and I don't want you to end up like reliant on me. I want to give you the tools to help you figure things out yourself. And all of that being said, I realize that some of you may really want to contribute but not be in a financial place to do so. And I really understand this because there are so many creators that I wish that I could support and I cannot afford to do so. So the thing that you can do that would be super helpful is give me your subscription, like my videos. That is completely free for you, and it really does help me out because it's going to get my channel in front of more faces, more people that I can help, and some of those people might be able to financially contribute in a way that you currently cannot. So I'm going to go ahead and link my Patreon below. It'll be linked in this video and every video here on out. So if you're not able to contribute today, you can always find the link at a later date. And if you're still here, I just want to say thank you for your support, all of your comments, all of your likes, all of the encouragement that you guys have given me over time has gotten me to this point where I feel like I can take the next step towards really growing in this goal that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I wish you happy gardening.